Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 19. Hey, we're back here at Old Country Life, and we've been busy. I got some straw picked up from that very first field that we harvested back there. It wasn't a whole lot, but it was enough to fill the cow paddock and the pig paddock. And I don't think sheep need straw. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to store the rest of this. I have placed a silo back here. This is going to hold, I'm hoping it'll hold hemp. I know it holds everything else. It does wood chips, it does fertilizer, lime, all that good stuff. I just don't have any hemp to test it with right now. There's none on the map except for what we own, and I don't think it's quite ready yet. No, nobody else has planted hemp. So maybe one of these other fields, maybe 43, 35, 20, 22, something like that. Maybe somebody will plant some more hemp and we can buy some more. 41 we bought a couple while back. Fully fertilized, and it is almost ready to go. Looks like it's in its last stage. So hopefully we'll be able to get to that soon and do that. The money. We need to talk about that. $38 million. No, I have not cheated any of that in. And to prove that, which one do I go to now? Is it? Okay, it's not that one. You can tell I've cut some trees, 3,168. And you can tell I've spent some time in here, 35 hours so far, and it's only been a few days. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, you have to scroll down here. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so we made $6 million on the Monday there. We made $26 million, well, $26.5 million on Tuesday, which was yesterday. And I have slept since then because we made $21.2 million today. How did we make so much money? Well, yesterday, I think was solely it was the wood chips, and it might have been the hemp. I'm trying to remember. I know I did some contracts too, but today the sole amount of our, I guess income would be the right word, is from fertilizer. Yeah, so go figure. Let me tab up here. So, and I've bought stuff too. I bought some new toys. So we made about I think it was $47 million over the past 2 days. So I spent some money, so we're down to 38. We're actually down money from what we've made. But yeah, this fertilizer mine up here, you can sell this fertilizer, and you can get good money on it. I mean, like, when you look at the price for fertilizer, let's go down to it here. It's probably, I don't know if it's where it was at, or, yeah, it's still there. So, 21.28. That's good money. And this is the solid fertilizer. When you buy this little butte up here, this is the solid fertilizer. I don't know where you get liquid fertilizer. I guess maybe you can get something that can make it, like a little liquid fertilizer factory or something. I don't know. Can we make it on this map? I don't know. I don't know. There's so much about this map that I am still learning, and it's really crazy. And there's a ton of fertilizer left up here, guys. There's still quite a bit. So, yeah, we're going to sell this fertilizer. Not going to hang on to it because we can actually, I think we can actually buy it back cheaper. It's not that fertilizer's, not really too expensive. So, I think we can get more bang for our buck by selling this. This must be like a special, organic fertilizer, natural, au natural, I don't know, fertilizer. It's more expensive fertilizer, so we won't use that. We'll sell that. And then we'll use the cheap stuff on our fields, I guess. I don't know. It sounds good. So let's drive these trucks down the mountain. And after we do this, we're going to go plow. Because I got all the trees cut around that field. Don't want to crash. Don't want to crash. And these things take a while to sell. I did make a few little welding modification tweaks to these trailers, so I can hold quite a bit more. 5 million liters. I figured, okay, we can't use our special, what is it, the Wilson trailer, the bottom gravity dump hopper thingy, whatchamacallums. So I was like, you know what, we need one that can back into spaces, that can hold wood chips, that, all of that stuff with the capacity, because it's just us. If we had more people, I'd say, well, make it a challenge, let's use the real deal. But if I were to do this, by myself, I don't want to make 376 runs to, you know, sell points. Just wouldn't work. So I modded these trailers just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm going to do color schemes on them. Can you guess what the color scheme is on this one? If you guessed Fendt, you're wrong. This is the Kloss color scheme truck. So yeah, I'm going to be doing color schemes on these. And I'll probably have more than one. I mean, come on, we're filthy rich. We got $38 million. I'm probably going to have more than one truck. So you can guess the color schemes. Let's see, I need to make it right. So here's our new field. Well, I say here's our new field. Here's our ready field. It's ready to be plowed. I got all the stumps ground out, all the trees cut down. So yeah, we're good to go here. All I gotta do is plow that up and she'll be ready. I think I've got my mower still out there. I gotta get that parked. And then I've got my plow sitting down there. I found a really ridiculous plow, and then I was like, you know what, that's too ridiculous. So I just went with the old John Deere disc plow and left it parked out there. So that's probably what I'll use. And if I can get my cruise control set here and not crash. Maybe. There we go. Let's try that. Under plows. And I think I've shown this before. It's this one. It's a big 50-meter plow. That's just a little bit ridiculous. And it's not very realistic anyway, so I'm probably going to get rid of it. But yeah, if I need to plow in a hurry, that's the one you want right there. Only requires 60 horsepower, so. And it's not like it's like a hitch. It's not like just a plain hitch or a 3-point or anything. It just attaches to the 3-point directly. There's no like pivot point there, and it's kind of like one of the in-game small plows, but it's just really big. So the only thing about selling this fertilizer is the distance. We got to go all the way across the map to the garden center. But I'm not going to complain because, you know, we're making about, I think, what, 10 million per load? It's a little over 10 million per load. I think it's more close to a little more like 10.5 million per load. I have decided I'm not cutting any trees along the border of the map, just in case you were wondering. I won't be cutting any of these trees on the border. So these trees are safe. These are protected by the National Historic Borderific Historical Society or something. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I try to come up with names. It's hard to sometimes. Oh, there's the grocery getter. Oh, there comes more traffic. Traffic is a little bit busier out here on this outside, I will say that. Alright, so this sell point, what I'm going to try to do, I don't think I can fit in there too wide. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull, whoop, nope, not going to do that. I knocked something over. I knocked the light pole over. Oh, they're gonna take that out of my paycheck. What I'm going to do is pull this guy on through, park him right there for a minute. Turn the engine off, and then I'm going to go get this other guy who's also full. What color scheme is this? Well, I was watching MASH while I was playing during this time, and you know, I thought the Jeeps were pretty cool. And yeah, I made an army truck. So this is my army truck. Cause you are painless. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bum, 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 bum. That's a good show. Good old show. Made Alan Alda's career. And then it's a really old show because you know, a lot of people have passed on since then. I know McLean Stevenson, Colonel Blake, he passed. And let's see, Trapper John, I think they just call him Trapper. He was played by, what was his name? Wayne Rogers? Yeah, he passed on. And I'm trying to think if anybody else did that I'm forgetting. From the main roster, I know Hot Lips is still alive. I know Alan Alda, Hawkeye is still alive. Radar is still alive. Klinger, he's still alive, yeah. Oh, Father Mulcahy, William Christopher, he passed, yeah. So yeah, old show, I mean, that happens, you know. The older the show gets, and, you know, the older the people get, and, you know, we don't last forever. The memories do, though. And that's one good thing, the memories from the old shows. I'm not a big fan of a lot of new shows. A lot of them just, you know, they're not something about them. They just don't hold the respect of the older shows to me. I guess I'm just old. I'm getting there. But, you know, I like, you know, Andy Griffith, MASH, you know, whole list of the old shows. I do pick up a little bit of frame drop right here around the homestead, but that's to be expected with all the stuff that's there. Get inside the truck. Oh yeah, this is a much better drive. So yeah, these trees out here, I can't say that they're safe. They might end up going, I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I did cut them around that one field that we're fixing to plow, so... Anywho. Ooh. The lights on my dash are flashing. Look at this. Look under the radio. I think my alternator or something might be going out. Look at the lights. They're flickering. Ooh. We better get there quick. I don't want our truck quitting on us. So yeah, still got a lot of trees to cut. I don't know, do I own this up here? I don't think I do yet. No, I don't own any of this up here. I own a lot of that down south, and I haven't touched it yet. Been busy working on the fertilizer operation up there. I did do a little modification also to the excavator, or not excavator, what do you call that thing? The wheel loader. I increased the shovel capacity there. Increased it, not too much. It was 36,000. I increased it to 200, and that's not. I wouldn't say that's too much. Considering we have 5 million liter trailers, it just made sense, you know. Instead of filling it like a bajillion times, we can just do it, you know, maybe 10 or 20 times, and then I'll have a full trailer. It makes sense to me. Let's see. I need to go in like this. The light pole's still down. Is that a light pole? No. That is a fertilizer pole. What in the world is that doing on top of a pole? I guess they're trying to advertise it, maybe. I don't know. It's an empty pallet of fertilizer that they're trying to... So it won't cost us as much to replace that. Cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. Alright, I'm going to try to back this up there. It's not going to go... Oh, it'll accept it right there? Really? Not even over the grate? Huh. I'm going to get over the grate. Just in case. Well, maybe I am. Want to get over that little hole there and get it right up in there. That doesn't sound right. Back it on up. Back it on up. Get in. Get in. Get it. Whoop, watch the building. Watch the building. You're not a Swift driver. You're better than that. Whoop. There we go. Whoop. I'm too far now. Too far. Go back. Right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to empty this guy. I've done this before on some maps where I'll empty and then drone over to another truck and then start emptying it too. So you can see our money going up there. It's going up pretty quick. It's fixing to go up quicker. Maybe. Gotta get this guy with the trigger. There we go. That trigger's further up in there. I think the trigger's off. Maybe a little bit. That might be why. So yeah, there goes our money now. It's going up. Alright, so we're going to let these guys dump. It's going to take them forever to dump. So let's go back. Yeah, like I said, I modified the shovel on this to make it bigger. I tucked away my logging crew for the night. There's our new combine, along with our old one. There's my mower. So yeah, got all the stumps ground out. We are ready to plow, guys. So let's go tuck this guy away for the night. I think I'm going to bring the Axion. I think the Axion will pull this plow. If not, I will invest in another tractor. Stop. Brake, brake, brake. Ugh. Oh yeah, I bought a Puma too. I'm finding all kinds of stuff that I've purchased. Yeah, I bought a Puma. Needed something to rake right after my mower guy, so I was like, you know what, I need something else. Put turf tires on it, the Nokian tires. And yeah, we got a Puma now too. So let me look around and see if I bought anything else that I cannot remember purchasing. Put the Fiat under the lean-to. I think that's the perfect spot for it. I'm going to keep it. Just for nostalgic reasons. I mean, we're rich anyway now, so we're over 40. We're 40 millionaires. John Deere trailer. I think I already had that. There's our planters. And I think that's it. And you might be asking, why did I put the silo out in the middle like that? Well, that way I can put the extension silos all around it. I can put them across here and back here and beside it. So that just made the most, I guess, logical sense. Oh, and I bought a pickup wagon. But I think that might have been obvious. So, I don't know. Alright, so I am going to start plowing. I'm going to park this guy right here. I know I could use some of my sheds to park some of this stuff in, but... So this silo might be on the chopping block. It depends on if my new one holds hemp. So I got to wait until I can harvest some hemp to find out whether it holds hemp or not. If the new one does hold hemp, I will probably sell that silo there. And I might even move that fermenting silo back there. And then maybe put in another shed there or something. Just keep all of our storage silos in the back. Keep my horses in the back. I don't know the words to that song. Alright, so where do we want to start? We want to start up here. I am going to go around. I've been wondering whether the trim on this, and let's test that. We've got money. Painting. I need to go to painting. I think this is the updated one because the textures in the square down there look different. So, is that... Okay, we are updated because it did put down grass with that. So that's what I wondered. I wondered if this was like an updated version of this to do that. So we'll go around the edges and paint the edges. So I'm just going to start around the edges, I think. Get as close to the edge as I can and then paint in what I don't need. These fields, most of the fields on this map, I probably plan to harvest north to south. Even though I can combine some of these, I don't want to harvest them the long way, especially if I do hemp because of the yield. Now, if I plant like soybeans in it, I might harvest it long ways. But with hemp, I'm probably going to harvest north to south on most of these. This one here, I'm going to put it in grass, so I guess it doesn't matter. But most of these, like this one, I might do east and west, unless I combine it like this, then I'll do it north and south. I've done hemp up here before. Nobody's planted any more hemp yet. Wonder what they're afraid of. Come on, guys, plant hemp. Alright, I need to lower that. Do I have to turn it on yet? No, I didn't. There we go. Now it's on. So what I'm going to do is basically just go around the edges here. May do like an in row here first. Probably should have started on the other side. Get rid of these bushes. Just get as close to the asphalt as I can without actually touching the asphalt. Just enough to get rid of the bushes, maybe. Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. There we go. Alright. Tell you what, let's go back the other way. Instead of going long ways here. Let's go trim some of this off. So this is not going to be final. I mean, I'm gonna, like I said, plant some grass around the edges here. So that we don't, you know, like drive into the telephone poles and stuff like that. This just gets rid of the bushes and the weeds and whatnot. So but we're making our first new field, guys. Well, modifying our first new field, if you want to get technical. Benedict. Shouting out to you. You always like to get technical. So yeah. He's going to be going back to school soon. Which makes me sad. Because he disappears. He's going to the big school. He's going to the old college school to get his learning on. So yeah, he'll be gone. He'll be disappeared. And he won't be back maybe until summer. Oh, Benedict. Instead of going to all the college parties, you need to play Farm Sim, bud. I'm just saying. Actually, I don't know that he does. I don't think he does any partying. To be, completely serious. I don't think that's the kid. I don't think Benedict does that. You never know, though. You never know. Some of them college parties, man. I remember when I was in college. Didn't have any parties. Had a lot of pizza. Lots and lots of pizza. Actually, I worked in college. I don't remember partying at all. I had 2 jobs. One was in retail, and I was kind of running the show there a little bit sometimes. And then the other part was the hospital. I actually started as a student in the medical field when I did that, so I was working there and at a retail and going to school and doing my internships at the hospitals, because you have to do that. You have to do like your clinical rotation stuff. So literally, I didn't have time to party. I had time to eat and barely sleep. So pizza probably saved my life. Maybe that's why I like pizza so much. I don't know. I've always liked pizza, but pizza probably saved my life because it's quick. You can call it in and pick it up on your way home from something, and put it in the fridge, heat it up for breakfast the next morning, and go at it again. So yeah. Yep. We're still selling, guys. Like I said, it takes forever for them things to unload. And I wish it would show the percentage in the tracker thing there in the inspector mod, but it does not. Oh, you know what I could do? I could turn on my GPS with this. I didn't even think about that. I've got GPS on this tractor. So let's get this straight-ish. We want to go to 270. Try to hit it on the nose. There we go. Start our line. It's probably not going to be perfect here because we're on a slight slope. 270 on the nose. Come on. Maybe I should do this with keyboard. Yeah, keyboard works a lot better when sitting this. So 270, hold that for a second. And engage. So we'll do auto width and voila. Now I don't have to pay attention anymore. Well, I do a little bit, but I don't have to steer. This thing's got it for me. So yeah, we're still making money. I think we're gonna hit 50 million, guys. I'm just saying. It's there. The possibility is there. Right now, I have to disengage here because I got to turn. So we will turn around. Actually, I'm just going to kind of go this way and do an in-row, and then I'll re-engage it on the other side. Learned a new trick with this GPS. And I think John said there was a new one out, so I need to investigate that too. Although I haven't seen a new one. Did learn a new trick with this, and hopefully I'll be able to show it to you down here at the end of this row. But yeah, I haven't seen a new GPS. He said he saw one on another stream, I think. So I'm gonna have to check that out. So whoa, there we go. Okay, so now I could hit left alt and page up and page down to move that line, right? Or I could hit left alt and home, and it'll just move it right over to where we're at. I did not know that was a thing. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So now we'll just go from here. Yep, we passed 50 million, guys. Woohoo! Milestone achieved. Okay, we passed 50 million. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something I rarely do. I'm going to pay back our loan. We've got the money. Why not? Why not repay the loan? And it's kind of funny, you know, because all of the money that we have made, none of it has been government grants or government contracts or government anything. No subsidies. Nothing like that. We've earned everything that we've owned, or that we've made. I bet that harvest income's gone up for today, though. Almost repaid. My thumb's getting tired. We need to repay all button here. Or, you know, borrow all, borrow max, you know, something like that. Repay max. We repaid our loan. Yay! Is there an achievement for that? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to achievements too much. Those guys are still selling. They're still selling. We just repaid our loan and it doesn't even look like we touched our money. That's ridiculous. Sorry, guys. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, we've earned everything. No cheating, no nothing. Like I said, I bet that harvest income is, does it show it going up live? Kinda. It updates looks like it updates every few seconds there. So we're up to 34 million just for today alone. There's money in fertilizer, guys. There's money in fertilizer. I've said there's money in everything. There really is, but I mean, there's really money in fertilizer. But yeah, we'll get into the hemp game. I think I'm going to plant grass here just so I can get into hay. And that might change later down the road if I decide to keep the animals. Right now, I think I've got them pretty much satisfied. I don't have any mixed ration yet. I guess I could buy like a, what do you call that? A forage harvester and do the TMR and do all that. Hay and silage, so I do need to make them hay. Cleanliness. If it's at 0%, does that mean they're clean? I don't know. I think that means they're really dirty. Pigs, yeah, I gotta give them lots of stuff, so gonna have to get into potatoes or sugar beets or something. Alright, so let's turn this thing around. Get it lined up here. Alright, and while I'm starting out here, I'm gonna go check on my guys over here. Well, they're down to 30%-ish now, so they're still selling. I guess I need to figure out how to change the offload rate where it'll dump quicker, maybe. I don't know. Or I could just leave them there and go back to doing what I'm doing. Sounds like a plan to me. I've learned enough. It took me forever to figure out how to do the weight of the actual implement, you know. Because I changed the capacity, and then I was like, I put maybe like 400,000 liters of fertilizer in there, and then I couldn't move the truck. And it was a good thing I was actually in the homestead at that time because I could make a straight shot to the other silo. And I still had the other silo. So I hit the gas on my truck and the front wheels just went poof right off the ground. It would not barely pull it. I had to inch my way across the farmyard there. Couldn't turn it at all. But luckily I could make a straight shot to the other one. And I had filled up at an angle to do that. So learned a lesson there. Yeah, why did I stop? Oh, I stopped because it's going to stop. You can put it on cruise, but it's going to stop because the terrain changes here. And since these are fields, it's going to do that. It'll do that twice then, so. Yeah, we'll make this all one field. I was trying to wait to end the video for when my guys got done selling, but it might not happen. Because they're still selling. I'm up to 53 million, guys. Ugh. Of course, now, I have 53 million, okay? You might be saying, well, you broke the map. Maybe. If I get into landscaping, that will eat through that. That'll eat through that cash. So, and I'm telling you, I'm probably going to do some landscaping. Because some of these fields, this one's not bad. This one I won't touch. But some of these fields, yeah, I might touch. So, like, if I were to fly around here, and I'm going to do this while these guys are still selling, just to say, I know there's some up here I did some contracts on I wanted to go back and take a look at here. This is nice and flat in here. This wouldn't be bad owning. Okay, like this. See this field? This is what you call a landscaping nightmare. But to do this, we would have to own all these back here, too. So, The best part about this is the highway is flat. So the texture, like right next to the highway right here, we can just flatten it from there and go across. Yeah, I'll be losing a little bit of ground because of the hills, but I'm not too worried about it, guys. I mean, look at where we're at. $54 million. I think we'll be okay. And we're gonna get into the hemp stuff too. So, but yeah, there's fields like that. I think there's another one up here that's kind of hilly. I haven't done a contract on this one yet. There are some dips and stuff out here that we could fix. That would cost a fortune to landscape, though. Oh, maybe it's over here. Yeah, I see one with a big hill over here. 22. Shout out to John. Alright, yeah, this one, we could definitely do some landscaping here. Maybe flatten this out. Because it is definitely hilly. There was another one. I don't know. Oh, that's the shadow of the blimp. You have to get close for it to load, but it's there. You can kind of see it. Kind of reminds me of that scene from the second Austin Powers movie, you know. I got something on the radar, General. I don't know, but it looks like a big... And I'll let you guys go watch the movie. I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, there's a few fields over here that probably... I don't know. Yeah, these could use it. These are a little hilly here. But definitely these other ones, like, kind of like this one, maybe. Yeah, this one could use some leveling, definitely. Very hilly. The one that we just purchased. Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah, that one definitely will flatten. Where am I at? I'm in the woods. Where's our field at? Starting to lose my voice, guys. That means it's time to end the video. 41. We just bought this one. Don't paint any grass, Matt. Don't paint any grass. This is our hemp. It is growing. Hopefully it'll be ready to harvest by tomorrow. But I could definitely see leveling this out. Maybe get 40 purchased as well, because these are all contained within the highway here. And then just run across these with the flattener. So selling the fertilizer, making that little bit of that extra cash, because I am not doing any government grant or contract things. Whatever we decide to do as far as leveling goes, we're going to have to pay out of pocket. So that's why we have a lot of forests still to cut. That's why we have fertilizer still to sell. Yeah. So definitely, and this guy stopped. Those guys are still selling. Oh my gosh. We'll keep going here just for a few more minutes. Maybe we'll make this a double episode. It's already turned into one almost. I gotta go to work too. It's getting late in the morning here. But, you know, I didn't want to cheat on this map. I wanted to at least earn everything that I made, even though it was like, you know, ridiculous high amount, maybe. I don't know. Money's always a good thing, but you know, as long as you make it legit wise, I think it's okay. I think it's safe to do it that way. So, $58 million. Will we make 60? That is the question. Will we make $60 million? It's still going. I don't know. Gonna need to lime this field too. I've got a limer down there somewhere. I think it's down at the lime cave. Lime is not as, I guess, lucrative. The price for lime is not very good right now. Oh, I need to check the price for fert. Is it still the same while I'm selling? Yes, it is. That's what I said. As long as you're currently and actively selling, I think it's okay. Yeah, lime is not. It's $5.49 for lime and $21.28 for fert. So, $3,000 for liquid fert. So if you guys know how to make the liquid fert, or I mean, if there is a liquid fert mine? Okay, we finished selling. We made $21.2 million. Didn't quite get to $60 million, but you know, who's complaining? Nobody. So yeah, that's it, guys. We did it. We sold the fert that we had. I'll take those trucks back up the mountain and load them up again. Sell again. I'll tell you what, this time though, I might go sleep because it's 7 p.m. I really need to finish plowing, so I might go ahead and let this guy finish plowing, and I might not. I might finish up plowing tomorrow morning. So it's getting late today. Pretty tired. Been a long day. We made lots of money. Cool beans. All right. Until the next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. Look at that sunset. We'll see y'all later.